those are some of the things we do. Our homes and our schools to get kids away from crime. Then there are those, unfortunately, who get involved in crime. And in that circumstance, the best that we can do is to support our law enforcement by providing sufficient funds for our law enforcement personnel, equipment, the kind of communication, interoperable communication, and something we've done in our state. I don't know if you've done it yet in New Hampshire, but I think you have. We put together something called a fusion center. And what we do is we take crime information from all over the state, and it goes to one place. It happens to be, in our case, at the state police in Massachusetts. And we look at the patterns and determine if there are people, gangs in particular, organized crime, and potential terror networks that are working throughout our state or throughout our region. And we're sharing information, I know, on a regional basis with New Hampshire and other states to help identify, if you will, patterns of violence that suggest groups that are organizing criminal activity. And that's something I think we need to be a little smarter than we used to be. We have technology, we have the eyes and ears of all of our citizens. We need to collect the information we get to make sure that we're using that information to crack down on crime in a very significant way. And finally, let me mention one more thing. And that is, my wife has spent almost her whole career worrying about helping people make the right decisions. And she came to believe that churches in particular, in our state and in the city of Boston, where we've had a huge crime problem lately, you've seen that this last several months, the mayor has been talking about such a huge increase in the number of murders and violence. She found that the people that are sometimes the most effective in dealing with these youth crime problems are churches. And there's a group in Boston called the 10-Point Coalition. They're leaders of inner city churches who came together to say, you know what, we're not going to just preach in church on Sunday. We're going to go out on the streets late at night and in the early morning and talk to kids and help point out the kids that are real troublemakers, let the police know who they are, and make a difference on the street. And so I'm a believer that a lot of times churches, faith-based organizations, other volunteer groups can have a big impact working in collaboration with community policing, fusion centers, and a statewide effort. So it's a multi-pronged effort with parents, schools, churches, community organizations, and the police, and it's something which I look very much forward to seeing become more effective nationwide. Thank you so much. Great to be with you. Thank you. You still have a question? Do you get it answered? Okay, right. You got it. Already got the question. Okay. Yes, this gentleman right back here. Yes, how are you, sir?